It is side by side.
Couldn't find perfect. Here we go in your Apple Music library. You can
Let's
ask me
see.
to play a radio station.
All right.
Or ask-
Hello. We got the cameras right here. Thank you so much for joining. This is Don't Bury the Lead. We typically review WWE Smackdown every Friday night after the bell, but tonight is a special night as it is the last night of WrestleMania. And we're going to just, let me do this. I'll do this before we jump into it. Dom, go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself.
I've enjoyed both nights of WrestleMania, but what's really on my mind is something that you said, John, during our preview of WrestleMania. I asked you, since you wanted to see your number one match you wanted to see was Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. And I asked, if Roman retains, will you be disappointed? At the time, you said no. So, John, don't bury the lead. Roman Reigns retains the undisputed WWE Universal Championship tonight. What is your impression of what you just saw?
Two words come to mind: shock and joy. Shock because they have been building Cody Rhodes for a year, and it seemed like he is the guy on the roster that was going to take the title from Roman, and Roman would go away and take a vacation, for God's sake, you know? He's done a great job with the belt, but he would go away. And that was not the case tonight, as there was all sorts of interference throughout the course of the match. When they kicked Solo Sikoa out, I thought, all right, this is a lock. Solo's out. There's no more interference, right? Then the ref takes a ref bump, and I'm like, oh, here we go.
Right.
Even that gets negated, and Solo still manages to interfere in the match. So, really a lot going on there at the end. I think it was a very good match.
Okay.
But from my perspective, I'm joyous. I'm happy because we haven't been watching SmackDown as long as most of the other people. So we have
Sure.
not gotten this wonderful version of Roman Reigns as much as other people have. So for us, only watching it 6 months, I said, hell, keep it on him.
Sure.
Any thoughts from you, Dom?
There was a pretty good pop from the live crowd, it seemed, when Roman won.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that? I mean, were they just appreciative that they got a good match, or did throughout the match did some fans seem to be behind Roman? I know, like you just laid out perfectly, the story was set up for Cody to win this. It was building for a year. Did the fans who played along with the Cody story for most of the past few months and for most of the match tonight, did they seem genuine to you in their appreciation of Roman winning?
Well, I noticed that too, that there were some Roman Reigns supporters.
Yep.
That really happens. You want to know why?
Okay.
People like winners. They like the guys that win all the time. So he's
Yep.
happy, even though he's a heel, he's had the belt for so long. So people are starting to like him as a result of him having the belt for so long, even if
Mhm.
he is a heel. Um, so yeah, that's why they're cheering for him. And ultimately, I cheered for him. I couldn't help it. I was like, I want to see him keep the belt. I don't want this punk Cody with the belt.
Well, you got your wish, and this sets up. How rare is this, since you've seen more WrestleManias than me, that
I
the top story continues through WrestleMania? It wasn't resolved at WrestleMania. There wasn't a final chapter here and then move on to another story. But
yeah,
this looks like it's got to continue.
yeah. No, it's got to continue because he won. He didn't win clean. He
Yep.
won dirty as imaginable.
Yep.
But WrestleMania traditionally is the pay per view. All the baby faces win and all the storylines end. This
Mhm.
one looks like we're going to SummerSlam with this one,
Okay.
And SummerSlam's where all the heels win. So maybe they'll do another swerve where all the baby faces win.
Do you
Uh,
like that better? I mean, we're almost at the 5 minute mark here. Do you like that better or worse when these pay per views aren't so darn cookie cutter and formulaic?
Yeah. No, I
I
like
do
it.
too.
I like it better because now I don't know who's going to win and who's not going to win. Both are good competitors that and both of them I like. But then if
Mhm.
they do something like this, it's agreeable because it seemed way too obvious that Cody Rhodes would win.
Yep.
So I'm glad they put the swerve in there. All right, well, that's all we had for you tonight. Thanks for jumping on, Dom, real quick here. I got work tomorrow morning,
Yeah,
so
we'll see if we can get in a full recap some other time. Yeah, this was a fun 2 days of pay-per-view watching, and we've still got some talking to do. But for now, good to get this lead out here.
yes, guys, this is the lead here. Thanks so much for watching, and have a